Lewis Carroll's famous poem, Jabberwocky, has a lot of nonsense words in it. It's a pretty good poem. You should read it sometime. What I'm going to show in this example is that if we can do unit analysis on the Jabberwocky poem, we can do it on anything. Okay? So, let's assume that there are 20 tum-tum trees in a tugly wood. In each tugly wood, there's one Frumious Bandersnatch, 5 silly toes and 2 borogroves, and 2 mome wraiths per Jabberwock, 2 jub-jub trees and 200 tum-tum trees, 2 jub-jub birds and 200 tum-tum trees, and 200 mome wraiths in each borogrove. If there are 5 jub-jub birds in each slithy tove, and 5 Frumious Bandersnatches altogether, how many Jabberwocks would there be? Okay, so with my question right here, if there are 5 Frumious Bandersnatches, how many Jabberwocks should there be? So I'm going to start with 5 Frumious Bandersnatches. And because writing Frumious Bandersnatch down would take a lot of space, I'm going to abbreviate it as FB. Okay, so I start there, and I can put a 1 underneath it. And I want to multiply by a unit fraction that's going to have Frumious Bandersnatches in the bottom. Okay, so put my Frumious Bandersnatches in the bottom. And I look for something about Frumious Bandersnatches, and I see it right here. Okay, in each tugly wood, there's 1 Frumious Bandersnatch. So 1 Frumious Bandersnatch per 1 tugly wood. Okay, now I'm going to keep looking. Now my Frumious Bandersnatches cancel, and I'm going to be trying to find a conversion between tugly woods and something else. So here we go. There are 20 tum-tum trees in each tugly wood. So we're going to use the conversion fact. Okay, tugly wood's on the top here, so I need tugly wood to be in the bottom again here. 20 tum-tum trees in the tugly wood, so that's in one tugly wood. There are 20 tum-tum trees. So let's just say TT for tum-tum trees. Okay, now again that's going to make tugly woods cancel. And now our unit is tum-tum trees. So we're going to find tum-tum trees. So from tum-tum trees, we can go to jub-jub birds right here. So in tum-tum trees, there are 2 jub-jub birds and 200 tum-tum trees. So jub-jub birds seem rare. Cool. So we're going to put our 200 tum-tum trees in the bottom, because we want tum-tum trees in the top here, so we want them in the bottom here. And our 2 jub-jub birds in the top. So we'll do JB for jub-jub birds. Okay. And again, that's going to cancel out tum-tum trees. Okay. Now the next conversion, I'm going to write below here. Multiply by. In this one, I've got jub-jub birds. And so jub-jub birds, let's see. Oh, right here, the bottom one. 5 jub-jub birds per slithy tove. Jub-jub birds are on the top, so I'm going to put jub-jub birds in the bottom. Okay. 5 jub-jub birds per single slithy tove, so per 1 slithy tove, ST. Okay. So jub-jub bird is canceling out here, and now my unit is slithy tove. So let's keep going. Slithy tove, 5 slithy toves and 2 borogroves. Okay. So slithy toves on top, put 5 slithy toves in the bottom. Okay. That makes 2 borogroves go on the top. Just say BG for borogroves. Slithy toves cancel. We're almost done here. We need to go from borogroves to mome wraiths right here. This one knows about borogroves. 200 mome wraiths in each borogrove. So borogroves are on top. I'm going to put borogroves in the bottom. Each borogrove, so a single borogrove, and has 200 mome wraiths. So we'll say MR for mome wraiths. Borogroves cancel. Mome wraiths multiply by 2 mome wraiths per Jabberwock. So mome wraiths need to go in the bottom here. And per a single Jabberwock. Just use capital J for my Jabberwock. Mome wraiths cancel. Mome wraiths cancel. Alright, so now we're going to notice that right now our unit is the unit that we want it to be. We have the Jabberwock as our final unit, which is what we were trying to find, how many Jabberwocks. So once I finish my multiplication here, I'm going to have the answer I wanted. So I'm going to multiply Oops, I was pushing a button so I couldn't get my equals. There we go. So I'm going to multiply all the numbers across the top and all the numbers across the bottom, and then I'm going to divide them. Okay. So let me grab my calculator right here. I'm going to have to clear it. Clear. I'll clear the history as well. So across the top, I need 5 times 20 times, moving around a little bit, times 2 times, I'm not multiplying the ones because they're just ones. So it's across the top line, and then I get 2 and 200 on the bottom. Alright, enter. So, looks like 80,000. Okay, so we'll write that down. And across the bottom, we're going to have 200 times 5 times 5 times 2. So 10,000. I think it was 10,000. Look back, see how many zeros I had. Yep, 10,000. And so these are pretty easy to divide in your head. You can just start dividing off zeros. Looks like I've got, I don't think I wrote enough zeros down for the 80,000. That's only 8,000. I think that was 80,000. Yes, I missed a zero on that one. So we'll divide off that last zero. And so it's 8 divided by 1. The answer for this one would be that there are 8 Jabberwocks. Alright, so unit analysis doesn't require that we actually understand what any of the units are to perform the unit analysis. So it's possible to do a unit analysis simply by canceling out the units. It's helpful to understand what we're talking about, so when we get to the end, we can see if that makes sense. Does it make sense that there are 8 Jabberwocks per 5 Fremius Bandersnatches? I don't know a lot about Jabberwocks, but I just wanted to get the point out here that I can complete a unit analysis problem on a completely nonsense basis like this one right here with the Jabberwock. What I pay attention to is that I have a fact, a conversion fact, that's going to lead me from where I am to somewhere I want to be. So if I'm in Fremius Bandersnatches, I can find a conversion fact that tells me about Fremius Bandersnatches and something else. I can walk a pathway down to where I want to get. And it may take a couple of tries. Maybe I'll do one conversion fact and it wouldn't have walked me in the right direction. So I would go back and I would start again. Find a different fact about Fremius Bandersnatches or whatever it is, and use my conversion from there. Okay. So if that gives you a better idea about how to perform a unit analysis, and good luck on your next attempt.